right, so we'll call this the A section of the song. So you're going to start on a G chord way up here on the 10th fret. So you're going to play index finger on the 10th fret of the A and use your ring finger to bar across the D, G, and the B string in the 12th fret. And you're going to pluck the A string, the D string, and then the G and the B together. And then go back to the A string. Some people like to play the chord like that with their other fingers. You could try that if it's more comfortable. So now we're going to move to a D chord. So it's another bar chord. So you're going to bar the 10th fret across all the strings, and then you're going to make this E shape right here. So you're going to take your ring finger, 12th fret of the A, pinky, 12th fret of the D, middle finger, 11th fret of the G. You're going to pluck the E, the D, and then the G and the B together. Alright, so here's what we got. One more time. Alright, now you're going to take that shape, slide it up 2 frets, and let off with your middle finger. That gives you an E minor bar chord. Again, that same plucking pattern, E, D, G, and B. Alright, so we got alright, then we're going to go all the way down here to a B bar chord, so 7th fret, same shape and everything. Then you're going to slide up 1 to C. Then you're going to let off middle finger, play C minor. Alright, then you're going to go back to the initial chord. So that's a little riff in there. So you're just plucking 10th fret of the low E, hammering to 12th fret. Alright, so here's that whole piece. Alright, so that little walk up, 10, 11, 12, we're going to call this the B section. Here's what I've got for the B section. And then it'll go back to the A section again. So what you're doing is you're starting out with that walk up from 10, 11 to 12. Then you're going to lay down that E minor chord again. But this time you're going to pluck E, A, D, and G. Okay? Then you're going to do a slash chord where you're playing, I think it's a B over E flat. So you're going to move your index finger down here to the 11th fret. Your pinky stays here on the 12th fret of the A, and then ring finger 13th fret of the D. And you're plucking E, A, D, and G together. So you got, okay, then you're going to play just a D bar chord, so that's 10th fret. And And then I like to kind of jump, so you do E, A, G, and B. All right, then you're going to do, what is this, an A over C sharp. Okay, so it's that same chord we played here, that transitional slash chord, but just moved down to here. All right, then so C, so you're just still plucking E, A, D, and G. All right, so now we're getting into the last section of the song here. Here's what I've got for the last section. So I'm just playing some very standard chords for this part. I thought they were more fitting. So you're just going to play a standard C shape, and you're going to pluck A, D, G, and B. Again, following kind of that same flow. All right, then a D chord. Then you're going to play a G with your ring finger, 3rd fret of the low E. You're going to set down this index finger, 1st fret of the B, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D. So then you do the same thing. All right, then we're going to go the last round. So you're going to go C, D, E minor. Okay, so E minor, middle finger, 2nd fret of the A, ring finger, 2nd fret of the D. And I'm just going E, A, D, and G. So here's what we got so far. Okay, now you're going to go to an A chord. So that was... Then you're going to switch to an A minor. You're going to play that twice, then to D. And then just end on a strum on the D. So all together. So that should cover all 3 sections of this tune. If you're having trouble with songs like this, feel free to check out my website. I'll put a link in the description and the top pinned comment, and you can take one of my free courses if you want. All right, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.